Coucou les coucous, de retour à Botany Manor. Je veux dire Final Fantasy quelque chose. The Trapped Fairy. Tenth of August. Dear Arabella, dearest Arabella, I was taking a walk along a river in Somerset recently. I noticed a sight that I just had to write to you about. In the water, I saw the brook Chalice. Toujours pas sûr c'est comment on dit. Brook Chalice blooming. I've never seen or heard of it flowering before. None of my books mention it. It was so beautiful. You have any idea what would have caused this? Ever your friend, Edith. Rattle fern. The past year, these ferns have drastically declined on the bank, so I feel compelled to research any change in their environment. Location, ça me dit où trouver le seed. Brook Chalice. My friend wrote to me about the Brook Chalice, which made me want to research them. I haven't filled in all the right clues. A letter about weeds, spouse. Pas sûr. Peux-tu l'enlever? Oui, ça va. That's a bit buggy. Cradle Fern, il y a des œufs dedans. L'œuf avec des gouttes. Right. Crested Owl. Crested Owl in Fern. Aquatic weed removal. You have a pond. Do you want to swim in it? Is it covered in slimy weed? We specialize in removing the following weeds: algae, Himalayan balsam, brook chalice, and duckweed. Make an appointment today. Okay, fact. Brook chalice is a weed. Somerset Society for Wildlife Protection offer a petition. Okay. Let's see. Offers a petition to be presented to the Honorable House of Commons. In recent years, hunts have been taking place near the Somerset rivers. Tragically, this has led to the decline and even extinction of some bird species. No longer can we hear their beautiful chimed-like call. We call upon the government to regulate hunting near the rivers of Somerset. We ask that they respect the breeding time of wildlife. If you agree, please sign below and return this letter to us. No expense attends signing. Arabella Green. Avec la pétition, birds, a lot of ferns. Fairy painting. Shh. Yes, sir. The Trap Fairy. Ah, okay. A Folktale, written and illustrated by J.R.R. Kelly. Ripplegate Publishing. Once upon a time, there was a little fairy who loved gazing at her own reflection in the water. She lost track of time, and the day turned into night. Nyx, goddess of the night, noticed the little fairy. The moon was shining bright, but the fairy only had eyes for herself. Nyx took offense and decided to punish the little fairy. Nyx placed the fairy into a nightfall and cast a spell on her. She fell in love with the moon and gazed upon the sky all night. As dawn approached and the sun arose, the spell broke. Though just as the fairy awoke from enchantment, the flower bud closed and trapped the fairy for eternity. Nyx, goddess of the night, into a nightfall. Okay. My dear Nova, never forgotten. Doesn't it seem relevant? Dearest friend, it seems our interest in visiting the private plant collection of Lord Spencer has gone unacknowledged. While disappointing, okay, your interest is unacknowledged. I am not sure if it worth pursuing scientific study in such places. On my recent visits to Brinsby, the young man showed us around and had barely a basic knowledge of plant, and due to there being a large group of gentlemen in the party, all useful time and erudition was devoted to them and none given to Constance and I. Let us plan another trip of our own, and perhaps we can see the specimen in their habitat where they belong. Ever your faithful friend, Eliza. Essence of Amica flower. Chemist. For sprains, strains, and joint pains. Tincture of red clover. Chamomile, red clover seem to soothe hot flushes. Okay. Should I like blessé? Pas de blessé, mais you know what I mean. Do you? Wilson Plumber. For all plumbing and water system needs to Lady Arabella Green, Gloucester, Bristol, Stroud. Tina May. Relation of disconnected pipes. Total. Okay. Dear Arabella, here is our quote to repair the geyser in your bathroom. The cost might seem high, but trust us, it's a complex job best left to the professional. Have a nice day, Frederick. Wilson Plumbers. The number 13 Bat Geyser, a hot bath at the turn of a tap. Provide a rapid flow of hot water, simply turn the tap and instantly hot water will appear. Can be used multiple times in a row without any extra cost. Ibbotson and Son, sole patentees and managers, LLC, number 8, Bristol, Somerset. Oh, okay. No? Oh, okay. Never mind. Ok, c'est de l'animation qui monte. Je mets de l'eau à 0 degrés Celsius. Alright, on va se faire une note. Bathtub need temperature in actual plant. Yep. Yeah, I'll be right back. Okay. Lucky. Attic. Somerset River Trust. Okay. Seasonal newsletters. River swimming this season. Dear members, we want to make sure you can all enjoy swimming this summer, so we have cleared the most popular rivers in Somerset of all aquatic weeds. The River Cam, the River Chew, and the River Summer have all been cleared of weeds, thanks to the service of Clark's Aquatic Weed Removal Co. Thank you for your continued support. Thanks to your monthly donation, the river of Somerset are clean and weed-free. Trust. Official government, health and safety warning. It has been brought to our attention that the factory of Barton Iron Works has been illegally dumping scrap metal in rivers across Somerset. These rivers are now polluted with rust, making them unsafe for swimming. Do not swim in the following river: River Cam, River Summer, River Chew. River Frome was also affected by the waste, though. Though, oddly, the river is completely clear of rust. We are still researching what led to that effect. Okay, iron ore. Or weed. Gallus. Dearest Arabella, I am writing to share with you an exciting discovery I have made in the botanical studies. Turns out that some plants are particularly sensitive to sound and seem to thrive when exposed to music or melodies from their natural environment. I hope to share more of my finding with you in the near future and would be delighted if you could join me in my research. Your sincerest friend, Marion. C'est Swirple. Oh, ça. Ok, ça va être... juste m'assurer que je suis bien dans le bois, quoi. Number of bridge, length. J'aimerais... A river in Somerset, okay. River Frome. River Frome. Frome. 27 miles. 25 degrés Celsius qui risque d'être le chiffre qu'on veut. 4 bridges. Ah, 25. Right. Est-ce que j'ai le Cradle Nightfall, Wolf Glove? J'ai pas la seed que je veux. Location in the attic. This is not the attic though. Ah, ok, ça va être pour la musique. Telekinesis! Moth of England. Elephant humming. J'essaie de voir qu'est-ce qui est écrit en bas avec la lumière. Fait qu'il y a des moths ici. Interpreted by English Society. Ok, fait qu'il y a des couleurs ici. Quoique ça, pis ça doit être la même couleur pour moi. Ok, c'est fait tout ça. The Flower Growing Companion, an illustrated monthly journal. Gardening curiosities. Trapped moth. Sometimes a moth can become trapped inside a flower, but if it closes in the morning, the moth is then forced to use the flower bud as a resting place until it opens again later. Some flowers only bloom for short periods during the year, so if the moth is unlucky, the flower bud won't open again until many months later. Je suis pas sûr comment l'utiliser encore. Fairy. Coccinelle Lower Wings. Puis l'autre, je vais appeler ça Leopard. Léopard. Upper Wings. Garden Tiger Moth. Il n'y en a pas un autre. Ok. September. Avec la rouille. Il va vraiment falloir que je le mette dans le bath. The sites of plants from Botany. Some scientists have theorized that plants have photoreceptors in their leaves and stem, which allow them to see the color of light. This means that flower can tell the time of day and knows when to open or close their buds. The exact time the flower bloom is different for each flower, but most do appear to respond to light and the color of the light in some way. Horticulturists and botanists have made use of this knowledge to trick difficult flowers into blooming at any time they like. On voit des couleurs ici. Ouais, ok. My dear niece, I fear the window may be closing for you to find a suitable husband. I have arranged a dinner for you to meet my neighbor's son, Edward. He is successful in business in London. Your cousin William and Thomas may well aspire to become accomplished scientists, but for you, Arabella, it is better to make yourself useful in the small duties of life for which you will be loved and appreciated. Your studious nature will no doubt be valuable should you have a son, but it would be foolish to allow such a folly to come before the important things in life. I am confident that this is what your parent would have wanted. Dinner will be from 5 o'clock on Sunday. Remember to wear a becoming dress. Yours very sincerely, Aunt Agnes. L'heure n'a pas bougé depuis le début de la game. The Botanist Digest. This month, in conversation with the Prof Montague, leading expert in British Meadows Arcade. In his word, every plant, every leaf, and every meadows holds secrets waiting to be unlocked. My aim is to simply uncover some of those mysteries. Sir John Montague, renowned botanist, shed lights on his groundbreaking works in the world of Meadows Arcades and other botanical wonders. With decades of research and numerous publications of its name to his name, Prof Montague contributed to the field have been nothing short of revolutionary, including the discovery of new species of the Dactylorza Montague, or hood marsh orchids. Chose que je vais checker. Un peu trop loin pour être capable de le voir à cette distance-ci. On va descendre. Green, 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 Goodfellow, Pendleton, Willow Sun, Lily. Deal. Pendleton. Goodfellow, Goodfellow, Goodfellow. Ça fait une couple de fois qu'on voit moi le nom Montaigu. Je me rappelle plus si c'était un des jerks. Alright. Carlis. Je pense pas que j'ai besoin de l'arroser parce que ça va dans le bain, mais... Et on pitch le cochon. 25, 25. Oh, Carlis. Ça a poussé vite, ça. Ça a poussé large. Ouvrir mon menu, merci. The Callus prefer to grow in rivers with a temperature of 25 degrees Celsius. The plant naturally filters the water from rust and metals. Unfortunately, they get removed often, as most people prefer their ponds to be weed-free. Okay. Là, j'ai tous les ingrédients ici. Je sais pas comment que ce clou-là a rapport. Ok, on prend un pot, on met ça là. Pot du soil, là je veux faire lequel? Nightfall. May, July, August, Septembre, June, October, April, Septembre. Blue, yellow, orange, red. Blue, yellow, orange, Seeing the nightfall bloom is a rare event. The flower only blooms with September sunset. Night pollinators activate in Septembers, such as the garden tiger, and often get trapped once the bud closes for the rest of the year. Donc, un clou pour le fern. Dans le bell tower. Que j'ai, ouais, promptement ignoré quand j'ai fait non, c'est pas de... mon cerveau allait pas pour celle-là. Bird calls. Home pianoforte collection. Interpretation from nature written by as an easy to play melodies to enjoy at home. Shoveler duck, blue heron, shelduck, pinnacle, golden mallard, crested owl. Le Fairy Garden est fini. Le Iron Ore il est fait avec le Crested Owl Fern. E-C-D-E-G-F. Teal, Tough Duck, Silver Magpie, Red Bill Moorhen. C'est bien le Cradle Fern que je veux. Comme il y en a plus, mais sont comme moins... Je sais pas, sont plus faciles dans ma tête. E-C-D-E. G-F. J'avais peur qu'il y en ait trois en parallèle puis que je sois fourré, mais non, ça a été quand même correct. The cradle fern is used by the crested owl as nest, and in turn the plant has grown dependent on the owl chimed-like call to grow. Relate. Chapter 5, Climbing Up. On va prendre au dernier chapitre. Fait qu'il reste le Formal Garden à découvrir. Je suis un peu fourré là. Ok, fait que là tu rentres là. Et ça ici. Ok, ça c'est le Bell Tower. Ça c'est l'attic. C'est le top de la library. Ok. On va appeler ça un épisode ici, puis une page de plus. On va revenir la prochaine fois. Alors, au revoir et à bientôt.